What is up, everyone? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to show you just an easy makeup look. This is what I wear when I need to go out. All the products that I use today is going to be linked in the description box below. And yeah, let's get started. All right, so I'm just going to start by applying some foundation. So the one that I've been really into is the Loreal Paris. It's the Infallible Pro Glow. I hope you can see that. In the shade 210. This is a very good foundation. The only thing is that it doesn't have a lot of shade range. So that's the sad part to this foundation, but it is still a very good foundation. So I'm just gonna dab this all over my face. I don't put a lot of product on, but just enough to get a nice layer of coverage. This product is very good for that glowy look if you are into that, if you're on the drier side like myself. And I'm just gonna take a beauty blender. I still like using the beauty blender. I do use the brush here and there, but this just gives me that seamless makeup look, and just like really just blends really nice into my skin. So I really like that. And I'm just gonna dab the product all over my face. Right, and then next I am going to go in with some concealer. So the one that I am still using is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. This one is in the shade Golden, but I do like highlighting with this. So I just put a dab on under my eyes, in the corners, and I do some concealer on my forehead and on the bridge of my nose. I'm just going to use that same beauty blender, and I'm just going to use the tip part of it, and I'm just going to blend this product out. And the foundation, it's all blended in together. And it just does that little bit of brightening under my eyes. Okay. So next, I'm just going to set my under eyes. I don't bake, but I am just going to set that concealer. I am going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This one is in the shade Light Medium 20. Just gonna, again, take that same beauty blender. I'm just going to dab the product, or the tip of the beauty blender, into the product. And I'm just going to put that under my eyes. I'm going to bring it down to my smile lines because I hate it when I can see my smile lines. All right, so that product I just kind of swooped under my eyes on my smile lines. I'm just going to use this brush, just a tapered fluffy brush. This one's by Real Techniques. I'm just going to take that and just swipe away the extra powder. And so next I'm just going to do some contour. So I do use a contour stick. I think this is actually a foundation stick. It's by Anastasia in the shade Cocoa. That's what it looks like there. I'm just gonna use this on the high points of my face, just under my cheekbones. You know, they say you're supposed to make a kissy face and put it in there, but I'm just going to do it slightly above. I hope that makes sense. But I'm just going to use this. Just going to slide it down. Like that. And then I'm going to use this on the bridge of my nose, just to slightly contour. That. All right. And then I'm going to use I guess a denser packed brush, like a kabuki brush would be fine. I don't have one, but I'm going to use this one by e.l.f. no numbers on it, sorry guys. But just something just densely packed like this works. And I'm just going to use circular motions. I'm just going to blend that product to contour my face. And I just find putting this just above that line just helps lift my face up. Right, now this is all blended. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some powdered bronzer. And I still like the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. Man, this doesn't look that great because I do use it, but that's the product there. You can see I have Hit Pan. I use this a lot. I'm just gonna take, I think this is actually in the contour and highlight pack with Eco Tools. So I'm just gonna use this brush. I'm just gonna apply that just over where I contoured. I'm gonna bring it up into my hairline. And I'm going to squish the brush. And I'm just going to slightly put it on my nose as well. All right. So next, I'm just going to apply some blush. I just got this NARS Orgasm palette, so I'm just going to use this. I haven't used it before. This is the first time using it, but the blush in this palette looks really, 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 really nice. So I'm just going to use a blush brush. This one is by Real Techniques, and I believe it is called the blush brush. So I'm just going to take some of that product and I'm just going to apply it on my face. I'm going to bring it up to my eyes, like just this part here. Oh, that is so pretty. And I do really like this. It's very buildable. And I am just going to try out the highlighter in this palette. It's so hard when there's a mirror attached to your palette, but I'm just going to use that one there. Okay, do you see it? I'm going to take a smaller brush. This one's by Morphe. Don't know the number. Just something like that. Just think smaller and more precise. I'm just going to put that on the high points of my face. I really like that actually. Again, you can build it up. If you want to look like a disco ball, you can definitely build it up, and you know, I'm all for that look. And that is what it looks like there. Okay. So I'm going to use a brown liner. This one's by L'Oreal, and it is in the shade Brown Denim. And that's what it looks like there. I do have powder under my eyes and I don't want to mess that up, so I'm just going to use that same brush that I used to swipe away that product. I'm just going to place it under, and I'm going to line my waterline. And then just going to do some eyeliner, just do my usual wing and line the tops of my eyelids. I am going to use the NYX black pen liner. This one is in shade black, and I know people say like don't use pen liners as a beginner, but I do like ones that actually, you know, that they're more of a brush tip. they're not a pen, like a stiff pen. They are actually like they're a little brushier, if that makes sense. So I'm actually just gonna line the tops of my eyes. If you want to see a detailed tutorial on how I line my eyes, let me know in the comments below. But I'm just gonna do this off camera and I'll be right back. So just did my eyeliner and that's what it turned out. So I'm just gonna go in with some mascara, and the one that I have been using is the MAC Stack mascara. It is in the shade Black Stack. Okay, that's the shade. And then that's the brush. I do like a fluffier brush, and it is like a really nice, like silicone brush. Okay, and it really does do a good job with lifting and separating my lashes. Like my lashes, there's no hope for my lashes. They like to stick out straight, and that's life. So I do really like this mascara because it does tame my lashes a little bit better. Alright, so I'm gonna bring my mirror in the center here. I hope you guys can still see the frame. Okay, so that's one coat on one eye. I'm just gonna do the other eye. You can see it actually lifts and separates. Of course I got mascara under my eye there, but we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna ignore it and then we'll swipe it off later. Okay, so that's the mascara on my eyes. And I'm just going to also do the bottom lashes as well. So the lip liner that I'm going to use is a NYX one, and I've used a lot of this. The pencil's quite short now, but this is in the shade Urban Cafe. Such a good shade for me as a lip liner because I can really pair anything with this. Even nudes, I can lip line with this, use a nude, and it doesn't wash my skin out. So we love that. That's it there. And I'm just going to use this to line my lips. I know it's not the sharpest, but we're just going to do what we have. Of course there's a speck on my face. Right? So lips are lined. So I'm just gonna go in with Huda Beauty lipstick. This one's in Graduation Day. It's a matte lipstick. It looks like that. So like a mauvey brown shade. I'm just gonna go in with that just all over my lips here. Okay, so completely forgot about eyebrows. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really do my eyebrows and I really have to get better at that. But my eyebrows are pretty full. I just have to fill in here and define in there. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just gonna spool them out. And the eyebrow pencil that I'm using here is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. It is in the shade Ash Brown because I don't like that thick in your face brows on my face. I love that on other girls, but it just doesn't work on me. So I'm just gonna fill in just a little bit. Wipe that out a little bit. All right, and that's basically it. That's all I do for brows. I just go over it just with a thin pencil that isn't too dark in shade. Let me just swatch it for you guys here. Just kind of like that. It's that one there. So yeah, just go in with that, fill in my brows. Brows are done. Lips are done. Everything is basically done, even though we did it in the opposite order. Usually do the brows and then the lips, but it is what it is. Oh, I didn't show you guys, but I did actually prime my face today. I used the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I don't know if I like this. I got a tester size just to test it out and see what the hype is about. I don't know if the consistency is for me, but I do like the way my makeup looks with this underneath. I just don't know about the consistency, so we'll see about that. I'm just going to take that speck off. Bam, it's gone. Nothing ever happened. Don't need to talk about it. Okay, so I'm just going to, I am actually going to do lashes today. I don't wear lashes on a daily basis. I don't. But when I do, I use the Ardelle Wispies. And I get the big pack from Amazon. Such a good deal. It's like under 30 bucks. And you get all of these lashes. And I did pre-trim these because I have worn these before, but I do take like a little bit off. If you are a beginner with lashes, you know, I'm in the same boat as you guys, because I don't wear lashes on a daily basis. My tip to you guys is to use black glue. Black glue. This has changed my lash game, and this one is just by Duo. It's Strip Lash Adhesive, dark tone, pink packaging. I think the blue one is the white glue. And then my next tip is to just let that dry. Like, don't put it on right away. Give it a couple minutes. Give it a couple minutes. Wave your lash around. Get it to that tacky consistency, and it just makes it that much easier to apply. That should be good. And I'm just gonna apply it off camera. Okay, so both lashes are on. Probably could have done a better job, but it's fine. Could have trimmed it a little bit more, but it works. All right. So I'm just gonna take a setting spray just to set my face. I'm going to use the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray by Charlotte Tilbury. That's what it looks like there. Just got the small one, again, just to test out. Weird. Just shake it and spray it. Oh, I like that mister. It's a very nice fine mister. And I didn't put anything on my lids today, but if you really, because this is just a simple go-to makeup look. I don't wear eyeshadow on a daily basis, and I actually have to go somewhere today. But sometimes I just take my bronzer, just that Chocolate Soleil bronzer, on an eyeshadow, fluffy eyeshadow brush. This one's by Real Techniques. And I just put it in my crease, just to define that a little bit more. Again, I know this is backwards, the step is backwards, but I completely forgot to show you guys. So that's the final look. I love this palette, the NARS Orgasm palette. I am definitely going to keep using this. Just the highlight is beautiful. It works for daytime and for nighttime. Yeah, and I'm gonna use those other shades. I'm gonna try them out. If you guys want to see me try the other shades in this palette, let me know, because we didn't try those two, but I can always do that for you with another look. And that is, I'm just gonna take my hair out. Yeah, that's the final look. This is how she turned out. I love that highlight and the blush and the bronzer. It just turned out so good. I love it. And okay, that's the completed look. So if you guys really like this, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below on other like products that you want me to try, different looks. I have a few planned. Hopefully they will be out soon. And yeah, everything that I used today is going to be linked in the description box below. So make sure to check that out. And that is all for today. Thank you for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!